J. Thomson, an English chemist, in the year 1897 discovered electrons and that they are negatively charged. J. Thomson conducted various experiments to discover electrons. He took a discharge tube which was cylindrical in shape, made up of hard glass, and was transparent. The discharge tube had two heavy metal discs near the two ends called electrodes. The electrode on the left hand side was connected to the negative terminal of a battery. This electrode is called cathode. Electrode on the right side is connected to the positive terminal of the battery. This electrode is called anode. The discharge tube is filled with hydrogen gas. The discharge tube also has an outlet which is connected to a vacuum pump. Now he passed 10,000 volts of electric current and maintained the pressure of gas at 0.01 mm. What he observed was cathode rays were produced, which moved from the negative terminal cathode to the positive terminal anode and formed a straight line. It also illuminated the place behind anode with a green-yellow fluorescent light. He did another experiment, and this time he took the discharge tube, which was in the shape of a soda bottle, and he placed the electrodes towards the left hand side of the discharge tube in close proximity to each other. Now he observed that the electricity passed from cathode to anode and a small bit of electricity passed through the hole in the anode. With this, he concluded that the ray was being produced by cathode. He further conducted the same experiment with different gases and metals, but found the same result. He concluded that the charge to mass ratio remains the same irrespective of gas taken and metal forming the cathode. Thomson conducted another experiment. This time he subjected the discharge tube to an electrical field by placing electrically charged metallic plates on both sides of the discharge tube. By doing so, he found that the cathode rays were affected by the electrical field because they moved towards the positive charged plate. This showed that the cathode rays carry negative charge and they consist of negatively charged particles called electrons. This is how electrons were discovered. Now let's summarize the observations made by Thomson. He observed that cathode rays form a straight line moving from cathode to anode, illuminating the place behind anode with a green-yellow fluorescent light. Cathode rays are affected by an electrical field. Cathode rays move towards the positively charged plate because like charge repel and opposite charge attracts. This shows that cathode rays carry negative charge. Cathode rays consist of negatively charged particles called electrons. Cathode rays penetrate through matter. They cause ionization of gas through which they pass. The ratio of charge to mass of the particle constituting cathode rays remains the same irrespective of the nature of gas taken or the metal forming the cathode. After conducting various experiments, Thomson proposed the plum pudding model of an atom. He said an atom consists of a positively charged sphere with electrons embedded in it. The total positive charge is equal to the total negative charge. Therefore, an atom as a whole is electrically neutral. The mass of an atom is considered to be uniformly distributed. However, Thomson's atomic model failed to explain how the positive charge holds on the electrons inside the atom. It also failed to explain an atom's stability. The theory did not mention anything about the nucleus of an atom. Therefore, it was not a complete explanation of the atomic structure.